kwa register no but sa akura no eye fit na wawo e hospital na wo maame no ya ma wo red book ya di akura no red book e di amount se maame je na ya ma wo discharge form ya ma wo discharge form se maame je nefa koko register wo ba no anaje nefa kofia wacha ma na bro so kura 2 months wo ba kwa register eye wo ba no se wo kwa register akura e wo kromi ha enye compulsory obi entie enye by force se wo kwa fa wo kunu di wachi enye by force da se wo kwa fa wo mpena be ma wo ne wo ye ne chinchina etwan se fa ne ko na fa be ma ne ko se we na me ne wo ye entimede na ba mo fa ni di enhye so ma me eye mumienu no mo choice of preference obi owa obeka se mini kunu mini mpena akura no nipa me ne wo ye no eye one night stand me ka motemase ye ma aban ne tete aduane hye manumu no waja se lawyer wote sa ebena se omo a aban ne tete aduane hye manumu ye katwi enti na me ka ne sa no ma aban ene tua modan ko tete aduane ma mo no obi wo ho a osemawo enti menku a mekọ na me dimidi akoto akora ne so enti ekromi ha enye nhye se wo de ukunu di wachi o boyfriend di wachi obi di wachi na wo de okoko register akora no na emom se wo pese wo di ukunu akora ne papa enipa wo pese wo di ni din ehye birth certificate ni so no e wo sese nipa ni di wachi ni wo ko eye baby a wo ko register no ni edi ni din ehye eso ebia ne ntokwa aba ebufuo aba enti nyinsen no enipa na anye anase wan fa nipa ni din anhye akra no e birth certificate no eso anase father side no akra ne papa wan signed it eye father side eye plain eye blank anase udi kuntum kuni papa edi ne hye ho but akura na nkasa papa wo no de ho but because of bibinti no akura no wode not to for say wode kuntum kuni papa edi ne hye ho enti afei na akura ne papa ba obidi hye ho obidi e ho dada afei na bia akura na nkasa papa ba osre pese me din ekokoshe me ba no eso ekwan ben na mo befa so a wo bekwa akoyi papa na enye ni din na free so na wodi akura na papa na nkasa wo ye biological father no wodi ni din akoshe so bi so a wutie bi wo kromi ha bi a wagina wo ba so na ekoye nkrata oba no ekura birth certificate and okura British passport okura indefinite leave to remain o person wo ko use wo ba no na wo deje nkrata but eye wo passport na ekura wo no age na ewo mu no enye wo dia enti wo kura wo de sa age no ekọ se wo penkrata omo be ka kire wo se akura no ntimi hu no ana se wo kura wo menopause etwam enti e wo se wo amend date of birth na wutimi gina so edeje nkrata by yourself eye possible ana se obetimi asesa wo date of birth e wo kromi ha ana se untimi asesa wo date of birth enti na ye bedin komo emienu papa wudin e na akora eso e bia wo bi edin na da akora ne so biological father ba wa context say akura na ye media me ba abeje no ye betimi yidie ni din da so no near the biological father no din aba abehye so ana se enyesa ene sa nkomo no ne ye bedi megidi se ma kire mutwi ama mate ase enti lawyer bremu a obeka ne brofo obeka ne den yo monte ase lawyer meja ma yenko
Sister Namedase pa. Okay, so very, very interesting questions, I will be saying. I think say the starting point, I say yes, starting from parental responsibility. At the end of your friend of parental responsibility, no, at the mommy so first, okay, first and foremost, biological mother no or parental responsibility. So or bad yeah, parental responsibility no or what's up, PR. However, in terms of the father, oh yeah, biological parents no. Once I will get birth certificate soon. So we to share up one there. Also, over there, who parental responsibility. But young people say, sad for father is not automatic because there are times we are comfort to be birth registry of not mammy pen up. The bisa no father details one more share. That then in that instance, no Ube Bisa will say, okay, who has parental responsibility for this child? Yes, the mother has it. But father Nam Kasan or was that Nana? That's a very important question. Now, sister, Papa, in certain circumstances, for so many different reasons, Umbeka say, okay, a one of register plan at a certain point. That wouldn't your register number one for them could be due to on yes sure it could be due to say there's a family rift. It could be just on person or the father no better so or person mom nana chese or person on the dean koso, right? However, at a later date, when the child is 9 months, child maybe 9 months, within 12 months, within 18 months, say, biological father no, was stepping into the arena and also say, me person me di me din eto akolano
by force.
by force. Now, you can of course do it. Over to me, I call forward. Na amount for re-registration of birth certificate. Okay. Now, if it is not done, you can't come to that agreement because of if you have paternity, and no, you have to go to the courts to make sure say the better birth certificate. And on top of that, when you are parental responsibility. Now, look at first example now, make kind say, who to me as I be registered birth. It is possible. Like I said, re-registration means say not only me, but say the dear, walk back into the light, and a person would be a day and to there are forms there are form guidance as a would so and sana sa birth certificate no you would as father no better so. To me, sorry, prepare a court registry, what Lewisham Council and I Newham Council, and because a person would change it in or another person into so. No, you have to go through a process. There were processes, there were forms we are the GRO to make sure, say, that's all. In some instances, the who are another name, another father's name, another Apollo.
Ehwe na me pesa wo ba.
Ebi asanu pa krono, enye papa nankasa
Eba.
Apollo. That's correct. Into after no person who yi san nipa krono, ni din also. Now, who would din ato Apollo so? So it is still the re-registration process. Kai say Sanipa na who nisuno who claim say oh yeah the father of that child who need parental responsibility. Nipa na birth certificate so as the father of PR who their parental responsibility only be
Unibi.
until say ube corrected sad no. So omu corrected omu the best share at the bottom part of the birth certificate. She said, who assume who do entry, who do easier, who not be the father of the child, not sister. So there's a way of doing so. Don't mean sorry, sister. There is a procedure here, a self-facing. And son, at the end of the day, legally binding. until say would deem a birth certificate. So Taipan said as part of the evidence, documentary evidence of making of your home office application. A very deep said and papa being beyond the papa and father section of birth certificate. A very deep said home office a very up to you need to re-register. And so person will re-register. There's one place I want to be no problems. But we will take you through the process step by step so that you will not even make a mistake. Uncle, re-register papa. I said so you need to prove. Say, who now the biological father of that child? How do you prove? The question is, how do you prove? Except one, some evidence are going to be proven is the DNA evidence to prove, say, only Pakona or Dasun. And yet, maybe into family, these are the things that you to prove to the registry, say, when now we are the rightful father of the child. This is the way it is done. It's through re-registration. Put to me, sorry, there is a procedure to everything. You may answer. To me, that's a form of it. You need to take the right steps and the right procedure.
Lawyer, me pacho wo kasa no. Membusa question bi wa quick answer no what to so. Me fa ne say me wo ye no. Me wo ba no na me nin krata o. Enti me wo ye no kuntunkuni me wo ye no. Me ba no papa me ebia me fa ne say me ne mema mienu na daaye. Enti die wo kura British passport na me di ni din ekokoto akra ne so. Say no akra na nkasa papa bia mema mienu na no mo daaye. Baako die oni nkrata na memi nso mi ni bi. Na baako won krata na me choose ye na mama ne di ni din ato akra ne so. Enti akra no enya eye British passport. Na me ma me no me nso so magina so ade agibi. In this case, biological father na nyinsen ne ye ne dia akra ne ye ne dia no. Say waba ese woba abeje ne ba. Wakwa akoye DNA prove say yes. Papa na waba new one no. Ono na ne ba ne akra no. Prima kedie na eda so ne de enye ne ba ene akra no. Enti say o ma amend the birth certificate no. Because minimum say we real registration of birth omo amend no still na no birth certificate no wo gi a wo so mo ba omo amend no so enu nti lawyer ya sesa akra ni din e de akra no biological father edin ahye ho ba biological father no oni nkrata oni visa akra ye de ko Westminster en odi abafie oni bi enti in this case no akra no a okura British passport no ne papa ade ni dia beto no so ne papa ni bie no ye be revoke ne British passport no ana say akra ne be koso ahodi British passport no.
That's a very good question. Sister Abna, passport office, any home office, omunya government agencies, right? All under the government. I pass what is our application for him? What's something? Why you DNA? Who didn't the way a colano fast, so why not or fast so British passport? No, I said through the father, not first or that's no. The natural father now. Oh, okay. Natural father, no, yeah, say, on the bakona wire DNA. But the other, so first, no, and no, or no, na, or nam, so the G in the British passport.
Yes.
Who can say Colano is not biologically linked to Sa Papa na, Okita British book, no. I said that is the only way or to me now the British passport. It was through descent, through the papa. One year the passport. It is saying that if you are no longer linked, biologically linked to the British national, the passport office have every right. So we revoke the passport everywhere, and they do it. If I wouldn't say biological father, wouldn't sound look how to be linking one and two together. Now, I say passport. In actual fact, no, the child's passport is not deserving. I say you revoke his passport, no. It I say you're very, very, very careful. Being a British national and passing it on to your child is by way of the law. It's through the British Nationality Act 1981 na umbegyina so agye saa passport na ama akola no. Yemfa no kwa. Nti if you are not related to that child, unye related, the father is not related biologically. Omubetimi a revoke passport no. Kai pa say as the now the natural father would ye wako re-register birth no. Would the birth certificate no so. Kai say untimi in the case where the passport has been revoked, untimi enjina so enje munkrata through ubano. That's the first one. Two, so home office to me who said Diana, omukra ombe query wo. Aka say biological father no you're British. Who say what by name? Who you overstayer? What overstay for 10 years, 12 years, 13 years? How then do you qualify to have a British child? Say you're shani mom in swa, ni mom in so 2.5. Into really and truly no, as a family, as a unit, the child is undeserving of a British passport that can be revoked. Say you revoke you na ye chimu year. Mame no what 2.5 original a British child so onunso ye betimi ayi onuni leave efrin nsem. Not papa nunso of course onunso yeah. It's say you very careful. You say sometime maybe what we application in the sense that ube say nipa your friend Kwame J na or the abia or the name be aka ho of the British citizen be aka ho maybe a mama ne de kan ho two names now abane say all of a sudden omako share records mo sa Kwame J no na first no na wa ware no and I say na more partnership. You sent documents to the Home Office to before say Sani Pakrona or by Nim say as a stepfather, as a partner, no, not at the same time, na yeah, passport amawa bano, na onusu you were linked to that person. The Home Office and Passport Office, or me at the 1 and 2, they can connect it together. At me who say, they be time now on your British passport no crana. And they said, must serve documents, must send the documents, say na crana more worry. Now, how is it possible that that child is for the British child when indeed you are married traditionally? Now, ebia moya if you worry, makano mo submissions, mo say if you worry no moye. You've been partners for a long time. Now, say a colonial British passport, no, mudi a lot of information brought forward. Can I say passport office? No, they know they have intelligence, and they can link 2 and 2 together to find out. Say who a relationship mupu kra, and I say not more worry customarily. There may have been a chance that akola we cry. That is the child really yours? You were married. That technically it means that that child is for this man in question. Not on your passport, no. On my cancel passport, no. We need to be very, very careful. Yeah, yes, Diana. We need to know the steps, for the actions we are taking. Kai said there are other ways in collaborating me and almost settlement to me almost British passport. It's not just through fathers or natural fathers. So for the right route, so you have to get the right advice. You cannot walk in and say, oh yeah, be okay. Yeah, were steps. There were steps to everything. And we have to be very careful because almost revoking passports these days, they're really revoking. Into yenye careful, yenye cautious in what they are doing.
Okay, yeah, that lawyer I say I think now do a video na to aye ne Abner Solstice and Atenase no and any lawyer Amy and Eka say lawyer but say ma ho you too much you boy lawyer me patcho yenko eye yenya ye pese sesan ye din yenya ye pese sesan ye date of birth me patcho me wie dwuma die ya man from you menye lawyer ena ete ho no lawyer ena ye ne kaso wo hwenwi egu ne so no lawyer nche glasses me na me hwe glasses enti me patcho obi a wutie ni bia fa lawyer emi number eto screen ni so ema me because baby ayedu no ye enkomo bia most of people ehia ewo kromi ha enra eye saturday ye wi akwantuo mu nsem na yete ya na yedi enkomo na yemi abako eka asem bi ma mesre wo se woni na downfo bi na ewa adwumem lawyer during pandemic no na downfo ni real age 49 but during pandemic no lawyer 49 years ye de 20 years na to ni age so 20 years akwasinie Saturday ye wie program se me nua ba man me pese me boni di because me boni di a nipa no ne ye adwuma ne behu ye tia na ye ka ose de 20 years se lady na ankasa wo 49 lady no e was 69 years during pandemic no wono se ma lady ompia bonten ontena fie 69 years on shed them na adwuma na woni lady ni ye no lady ni de sabi obi kotokuro ene ba be ye adwuma no because okọ pension dada lawyer what is the person trying to say that lady no I was just 49 years young lady and so no because of obe kuromi ha ye de 20 years poly and the two ni age so no onyare oni yare bia and so because of over 69 no on tana dem enti odu obi ekotokuro obi singene cha ene nam ekurom eduru anajo a no akowia ne ho no akoye adwuma eduru anopa no obehye ne mpam no aye ne ho abrewa no osi ho enti minimu se sam komo wei enipa bebre eha wo mo obi wo a wo free Ghana eba wawo me pacho she video ne maye nya ye wo kromi ha share video no because enkomo we ya ye die no e bia wo die en won fa ho ba wo share video ni ma wunye bia oyare kura wodadem enso so adura ye de ma no ontimi survive waduro ni ntimi nkio no why wanyini esen aduro no e bia wo 30 years ba all ba no so wo 19 enti wo yare 19 fo aduro ni de ma no enti ne ho nto no obi susu wo 40 years enso so wo 22 enti wo yare 22 fo aduro ne de ma no enkofo bebre so mo bra pressure ya no maduro na enko lawyer wo mo boa omo age ni omo age aduro no mo nom omo age no enye onu aduro ne de ama wo mo ya mo omo enkura couple eno mo nom enti nkura couple no enkie wo mo enti omo nto wo mo omo nto wo mo enti enkie wo mo enti mesra me pawo chew shema wo bi because oni mu say ekromi ha de wontimi edi obetimi asesa ko deep hole ukọ deep hole anu asesa wudin na date of birth there agese wunya lawyer emi enko anu obetimi akọ animu akosesa wo date of birth edi amaw obi wo lawyer wo free Ghana eba no wo ba e wo Ghana wunya 15 years awutimi obi kura 13 years so oye odi nchimo betimi awo so far as awo bu nsa nko ade oye wo ba obetimi awo oye bema wo betimi awo obi wo lawyer oba no owo ba e wo Ghana ba ne circumstances saye ye ntunhye mu nkrata na de ma ne ba abrochire ye ntunhye mu ye change ne birth certificate enti ye ti ni mfie ne so enti sei na awurade na dom wanya ne nkrata no ne ba wo Ghana ontimi nkofa ne ma because you when the age no na you when the bani age na ontimi nwo akora na owo Ghana no but onu animu ni de eye ne biological eba ena ewo ho obeye den akofa akora na ba wo betimi akofa abana ba agise wo change wo date of birth nani akora ni date of birth na ewo Ghana no ekobo ebra enu nti na make say ne behia pa se wo be free obi lawyer fa ye wura eye date of birth a ye betimi asesa no ene edin a ye betimi asesa no se ye betimi asesa ye date of birth a ekwan ben eso ne ye betimi asesa no.
All right, inti sister na the home office no omo guidance concerning age, a change in age, okay, or change in date of birth, I would say. Omo home guidance. Usho guidance more is so interesting and more so much. You know, the home office guidance is the guidance that caseworkers at the share ansana omo be decision concerning who case no. What I can say is say, sister na home office omun time pese ubesisa with date of birth. They don't like it. Bibi omun pe me kind of cry at home. However, in some exceptional circumstances, there may be times that you have no choice but to make sure, say, with date of birth is changed to the correct date of birth. Because in Kofo Bebre Namwa, on date of birth, and yet the correct date of birth. And it is by no fault of their own. And no fault. Ebimo agents na ye ma brofo kra omuntibi omuntimi kind date of birth no omunim de omoye omuba krom ha agent na so omunsa emma mo passport no na e wodin bi anya omudin date of birth and so aye date of birth no eno kra na de ontimi kind po nti onim de ekoso ebi mo nso wo ho a omu parents a omu sheda wo omu no no omunim omu date of birth sebi ebi a school no omu nkobi into date of birth no omu nim enye omu fault a into date of birth na ewo passport no nipa chrono kra passport no ono ye educated o but on sheda nim says that date of birth is the correct one or not but obi won ne family mu onu de onim pa say enye ne date of birth akola no. Do you understand? Ebi kra na onim say Ghana de yeah chieftaincy ne all of this ahimfo nyama ye wo Ghana as a society, as a culture. Sometimes no answer na obe mount sa throne no ese wonfie konim kakra. It depends on the situation. Omo obi a pese o mount throne no ebi a wo parents, wo family omo pese utimi ni ko certain age bi ebi cry aware cry wo komu no omo pe wo ya fala omo pesa omo who say indeed you are an adult who ye on adult legally no obetimi aware inti enye wo fault age omo de ma no it is not the correct date of birth. And because at the time now omo sisa no now wo ye minor into wo nim bibia about that. Later on na omo say wo cry yan wo sa 1953 no ye wo 1973 but bibintia ana ye ma sa date of birth no now when you ready for marriage now when you ready say obe two kwan now when you ready say obe mount throne. There are so many explanations ebi na parents omo nim wo date of birth omo nim say 5th May 1983 na omo wo they don't know the date omo nim date and one say omo wo ato ho but ebi a doctor owo ebi a midwife ojewa on nim date of birth for you in particular. And later on in life, after say, what me about UK my mono, na say my date of birth is wrong. Manyami indefinite, and I'm manyami first 2.5, but date of birth a be hard drain, and yami date of birth no into me yen a day. Unto me ko pe. Now I call for Ghana passport. I can say date of birth no me sisano. Me pay date of birth way into me call for another date of birth. you need to take yourself through a certain procedure or procedure. Answer na waje. Now, kai say home office no, omu pe evidence, evidence, evidence. Omu nya bibia without evidence.
Wow.
Utumi now when him enka say with date of birth is wrong, into what's his passport. Offer the right steps, the right channel. Now you go into the scenario. Ebi krana wo parents no omunim wo date of birth, but the township now midwife or no only munti or no high data yeah go or sad the amount said this is the date 1st January 1970 na ye wo yan wo 1st January 1960. Why you wondering say, oh, mistake you wait there ebe hard dream 10 years more omudia to me take, so it means that I'm gonna get to even retirement early. Maybe I'm not even a dreamer crown, but my pension early, 10 years before my time. Into me pet say no me want me indefinite, me pet I want to change. And son, I may call you my British passport no, me pese SSA. Now what do? There are certain steps. I say when you certain documentary evidence, I bet you say papa say data wo mommy no papa de ma is wrong. It starts inherently from Ghana. It started from Ghana, minor. O person who sisan bibia, a hona wo free. So the documentary evidence I would gi every and my neighbor no. I say a very on point. I say a bibia a legally binding. Untimi sorry preko pen now sisan birth certificate ni wo passport. I say wo fa kwan paso na wo genesa. So a midwife na catch her say any with date of birth. Now what do? Ebi na with midwife no person boa into no two person ma statement. Otrono kwa is not strong enough. Ebi na or person otro in a form of affidavit and no boa. Ultimately affidavit from her. I just say there be the day and the time ye wo no crown or jewa war. No kai say this date. And on my Ghana, no, they know that your date of birth and you in your passport and in your birth certificate is 1960. Omu nim say ye 5th of May 1970. So you need to go through the right channels. Ye will be what Ghana Gazette, your friend of Gazette, to make sure the public authorities, the government bodies, and the general public omunyanim say date of birth now omudia show passport no so as 1960 no, it is wrong. My date of birth is actually 5th May 1970. Ombeti me up publish it that way no, the authorities, the general public, they will all know say this has been published a bibia enye wo date of birth ni no for me evidence na wo dey call enim wo dey be share home office ama omoye convinced, right? Okay, into when your gazette, when your affidavit, right? You are going forward to say this date of birth is not the right one. Now, after you get those documents, no, afena ultimate call Ghana High Commission and now to me call the passport office of Ghana, the Ghana passport office. I catch on say date of birth and not ever my passport no me patron me date of birth oh. This is the affidavit. This is the gazette. This is the change of name deed to show say the name and the date of birth I want adopted no and yet the correct thing me patch me sremwa this is what happened now my parents no omo go school now mo name me date of birth but be a catch me date now mo de war me no me patch use it where fire me new passport fire me new birth certificate correcting the age and be correcting the name with their passport office no. When you're brand new passport, you've gone through the right channels. You've gone through your high commission. You've gone through your passport office before you even go to the home office. No, what for Yemaino Ghana? Our procedures first, and then you then proceed to the home office with strength. Say, now I want you to consider this. My date of birth was wrong. I've gone through the competent authorities of Ghana okay, to change it. I've given you the gazette. I've given you the date. Mama, new passport. I've given you the date of birth. I've given you new ticket. Nyama way no to me, wow. Ama wo case ne yam. Me pacho enko sesa wo passport kwa. Ebia na saa de na maka kyerɛ anadwo yi. Unim ye. Unim the first thing or the last thing to do. Ebia na asɛm no kra no wopɛ sɛ obi tie asɛm no na otimi boa with how it should be drafted. Right? Wa unim sɛ deɛ wo se bɛka no ba wopɛ sɛ obi tie frɛyɛn. Frɛyɛn wɔ Abinel solicitors. Ye boa every step of the way. Enya wo date of birth no, you don't have to feel bad. And as and yes, udi beto so say your date of birth when in fact it's not. Ufa sa procedures way ya ubetimi akle wo ho completely. Now wafa kwan paso aje the next phase. You know, the next phase. Meka next phase and now what indefinite. Say oh you are going to naturalize and it will be the best say ube drew naturalization ukoji will read book no afena uko sesa bibia ayeni ye a kind of aside from your date of birth, as I told you, home office no omun tampe into omu good enough excuse. Omu betimi aka say udi ninya fraud na udi buy. Inti mean yen timwase when you are not one in the same person. Inti yen nyamma ye wo kwan pa ye de faso agiama ansa. Putting the date of birth aside, ye won kophobia name na omu adopt say no omu pedin no. Ebiana, they were married in the past and they are now divorced. Omo kita sa name na afeno mobre. Omo so sister of the name no. Ebiana, person with the name in members of the family answer omo indefinite answer omo British book. How do you do that? How do you do that? Now, who could you British book in particular? Untimi nko kantre home office say preko pe me Ghana passport me din de abna akosia sewa ana say no me din de ama akoto when I send me adopted for my name and when I may use it untimi mfa no and change of name pe enko to the home office and Jesus sesano omun sesano because omu call with the name in your Ghanaian passport into sewu sesano from that name to Ama Akotoa kai panse. Yes, the name in the Ghana passport must also transform. I said no so sisan. I said sisan ye Ama Akoto into emfa change of name and call home office kwa o de call her omun sesano and they will issue the naturalization certificate in the name in the Ghanaian passport. Omun nyana the name a wope into kaise ese usisa Ghana book no. Remember today's conversation today that everything starts with your country first. It started with Wu Krum first. Into Semeka Wu Krum one, the Ghana High Commission. 2, the passport office. These are the competent authorities. So who person will see someone's name, who person will see someone's date of birth. It will start with them because they are looking at the passport. They're looking at the passport. No, debia or is a form of ID. Debia ye share no answer. It is definitely no answer. Now what's someone's name? No date of birth. No hunya mani nyano. It will start with the Ghana High Commission. It will start with the passport office. You need to go through the necessary channels. To mean sorry prekope and kokase who person will say date of birth. Knowing said the date of birth I will Ghana book no. Sisano. And who ye then some date of birth then. Inti pacho ye was steps. Ye was steps I ye
say or see your steps are ye dear ye da lawyer say lawyer me patrol me ko YouTube akan bibi e wo YouTube na watie e wo e ho eyeke was please can I swear an affidavit on my middle name a J which have been changed to a Jane on my current documents. ne middle name obetimi aso affidavit just affidavit nko a na what the asesa ne middle name ana.
No, you know, if or per se reflecting on the current documents now, passport or process say no, or betimi so change of name deed on affidavit, answer no, this is passport na answer na home office. Otherwise, they will not change it.
Enti se mete de lawyer wo kasa bebrebe ni nyina ase a ansa na wo be change wo din say your first name middle name no wo change no whether in a deep hole or
yes.
Se one kasa wo koje affidavit na wo change a e wo se wo make sure say o passport mu no yasesa say din no ana wuntimi emfa wo old passport no en stapler affidavit ni together emfa stapler mum na won fa anko age se wo ye free wo ye new passport.
That's correct. Yes, new passport is essential. I say through our competent authorities of Ghana, either Ghana High Commission or the Passport Office in Ghana.
Okay, lawyer, what about yenya yekura British passport?
Yes.
Say me person me say me din abana skin pain eba emi me person me say me din ba emi makwa akwaje affidavit every me lawyer eho e was say me this affidavit no ekọ British passport officer na.
Correct. Now it's correct now. So now is the British pass. You already have the British passport.
So Ghana for the watch yen. Enti yenya ye wo British passport no. Yen so ye be ko ne sen.
Yes, if you want to change your name, no, you need your depot and you need to make an application to the passport office to change the name in your British passport. Answer. To me, because the next time you are renewing your passport, put the depot, no better home passport form. Now, your post office. Now, here no online. Get the change of name, you need to get the forms and let them know that you wish to. There's an option to change your name. There is an option to do what? To change your name. You need to go for that option and you need to take the right steps. Sisano in the correct way. You get your change of name deed and you tick the relevant option. Say no, you wish to adopt a new name and you wish for that name to be in your passport going forward. Say a taxi de bia wa worry cry usisa inti name change ne de esa wonya change of name deed now esa fasa kwan paso to get a passport, a new passport with your newly adopted name. And no dear, only problem. But if you are now passing through, you have your Ghanaian passport, you want your name to be changed, your date of birth also to be changed with the home officer. Your client be a faso, the only British passport. So you must go back to your competent authority, which is the Ghana High Commission or the Passport Office, and change the name in that way. Ansana. Otherwise, basically, the name I bar passport no and one they will issue your 2.5 in again. They will keep on issuing it. Indefinite issue because it's the same name in the. They are looking at your passport to do it. And ye be biana omodi share aye. Inti so passport name ya. Just forget about it. They are not changing your name for you.
I'll say make a British passport. Now me person me say me date of birth. Here me application. The acco. Is it Victoria Passport, British Passport Office, and our Home Office?
It's of course the Passport Office.
Passport Office.
Yes. After you finish naturalizing, no, wouldn't Home Office no. Muni assemblium unless they are trying to revoke it, and now you are making another application for a dependent or a relative. Where it comes to you are spot on in saying it's the Passport Office in Victoria. Would be biano, it will go through the Passport Office. It's not going to go back to Home Office because after the naturalization, Into all renewals, everything would either be done online or with online with the passport office or in person with the passport office. Bibiano will be with passport office. Change of name, bear with passport office. Only home office in the assembly once one naturalize it. Only ni assembly. Yeah.
Of 60 reborn at home by local people. How can we have our date of birth? Okay, lawyer, etiefo afen na do afide that to us ya abner sisters and then no more etwetwe enkomo no lawyer cement na fie and wa kyerɛkyerɛ enwem ne kan bebusa no question bi ba me musa no and wakɔ akɔtena fie no wakɔ akɔye ama ɛho aba asɛm pacho hwɛ wasetena mu na to wa aba wo hwɛ na ɛkwan a wo fa so abunya won krata no wankasa ye busa wo ho question na wontimi a men hye dem na ntworo enka say makohu deep hole online intimately asesa medin me ya application akosesa medin me ya application akosesa me date of birth there a very delicate say wo besesa wo date of birth questions are wo bo so pe say wo sesa date of birth questions are wo mo de be brewo no ama wa answer no entime power chow men tena se wo baabi anka say abona skin pace yankosesa ya woda abana skin pace yankosesa ya woda me power chow enu nti ne de lawyer aba betena ho no fe lawyer wakofa wo baba oba wo so oyafo nkra bi wo 9 ebi wo 8 early born owo 8 ebi wo 9 ba wo be yafo na bodwese guna ha yafo akra yi ebie eguni ha oba school a no obi edwane say ne asa ye ne bra panni na ewo won so be owo 8 years or 9 years enso say akra wo 15 oyi na bodwe e no no omugina wo kura no mada no ho mete oba ni ko school ba na ho mete na wuwo ba ne se ye obi a person ni mbedi agro obi na no so okasa teacher fo nyina say oh are you a big brother or you are bia wo ho mete mesraw ye wie ya afre lawyer me ka che lawyer so lawyer wo ye mi kromu ni di on metimi aka no kura kire wo me be wo yi afo enso ni 8 years oni 9 years ba wo 15 years secondary school eni akora over 15 years lawyer me den makoka kire teacher for nsa mesro mba no ni 9 years no 15 years lawyer ebe hu kwanya wo be fa so a oni wu mie no wo kokasa akora no wo 15 years na wa wo so so ahwe wo age na ekura wo no se ni akora ne de no etalia me beautiful lines de atu me pacho person obusa any question emfa ene enkoma ye die ne ho kura na me pacho obetimi afre ene me use all the 3 numbers no e de aye adwuma e 00447502427999 me pacho all the 3 numbers no eye adwuma entime pacho ubetumi afre na wabusa any question bia na opese wubusa ene ewo eye ne lawyer e program yi esomeboa obewo ya 9 so akora ya bodwese ba bi eguo enya asem ketewa entime pacho hello good evening medafo pa me pacho me hodu obia on am hodu on emame mo obi hold on numbers ni nyina no eye adwuma hello good evening me dafo pa me pacho me modin lawyer 80 legend ba ko peyenko
yeah legend ba ko pe maba
yenkwe
ya ma bra me chia pe lawyer me di oba no pa ya mo fe nko ene ma bra me question no eye mienu mesra we de lawyer mi net so ntimanye je me ma membusa me question mienu nyo nse na nse me ba ya che why
busa ni enko mesra mu ntie na nipa online so
okay the first question is na o ka te say abofra ebia wo ka kuntum kunidin abeto ne so na nsesaye e WhatsApp ba mu no we de ebia te say brema no ono ko ni oba ni nya wine nine stand. But ono no de akola no ni di no enko baby but papa na ma me ne ware no no ana ni din eda akola ne so se ne pa no nanso no ekọ akola na nkasa di mu a papa na nkasa no enam se ni di a akola ne twato ne papa ne de ne ye pepepe papa na se su obepre no no ampanso waba akoye eye DNA bibi anso kire se eyo no ane ba enko fikesi yemfa nkwaje krata ma no wonfa nkoye bibia eno sa no so opese wo change a obetimi akọ register straight now akọ change because wakola no nkura krata bia ono nso mfa nkwaje krata bia batafi opese wo je ne bakete.
O next question me pa choko na wonyi wunyina no ne nkofo gina so.
Next question nso ne say bia me wo ba wo fie na bia me wo enfie mienu wa ha sei na emum no me pese me invite akola no mo oba as a visit eno no ebeye yesa na se beye yesa enipa na wo hwe no fie no on na wo so o mane tiles wo fie ana se me ma me na na papa na me wo kurumu ha no eno na because ma me no ne papa ni nyina wo kurumu ha but akola no e wo fie ano mpeso mu invite no e ma akola ne ba wo so under age o wa ba be se 12 years.
Okay. Lawyer Yinano, 2 questions. Me pacho Yinano.
All right. Since the first question, no. Say Sanka
Metro.
Name on the birth certificate, no. Of course, I said we'll re-register. But objective for dinner was no. If you want to prove, say, but intina uba forward, others, let me add DNA.
Okay, good.
Which me had the DNA they are na what ya fill GRO forms ni nyama na omwati me ayeden amend or re-register the birth of the child, okay, to amend the birth certificate. So that's the first. The second question, dear.
Second question.
Any third party betting me a sponsor.
Any third party betting me a sponsor.
Yes, but I pass as parents, so ube to me as sponsor Colano, I'm on a visitor's visa, you know, I'm an back from her. Any can sponsor, but a home explanation answer, and you have to declare, say, who are more your parents, more from her. Yeah, so be babet na mun check cry na must state in nya kama mama more evidence
me that say yo and me pacho lawyer so first question no papa no so oni ni din se so nya oni ni din and ese no still e was so okoye DNA na wo prove because mu mienu date of birth enye pe o ko register wo ba ye busa date of birth mu mienu no ma woda until still no e was say okoye DNA na okokosesa ni din was whether what the virgin crata or not and na oba na wo kofa ni free Ghana aba no de wo no Ghana no ebetimi as sponsor no and na wo so biological parent no mo so mo betimi as sponsor no entini mienu nyina no mo betimi aye.
Okay, next betimi akofa no aba for visit amana yi.
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
Me that say. Me pacho
na ye DNA no bibia view but na me buso obusa so betimi akọ register ho street.
Na so why ye DNA wie dia wo beti lawyer no obusa so betimi akọ registry straight ana.
Debbie ese offer that GRO. Yes, offer process bi an.
O se offer process mu ansa na wakọ watimi akọ register no. Enti me pacho se friend why?
Oh, okay.
Me that say. Hello, me da for me pacho yenko. Good evening.
Good evening.
Na me da so shira me omo na ebre.
Yes. Unim me mawari. Hello.
Me pacho mi ti o pa.
Okay. Mawari me yiri wo Italy. The one in 2019. Na opeso omre kuruma. One beso and a befa obepa.
2019.
Yeah, 2019, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Inti edepende It depends. Say we are EU national.
Me pacho jina so me ba me catcher. Lawyer kasa.
It depends. Say we are EU national, and I say we are British
Me
national.
pacho lawyer so we EU national now you British.
We are British national.
Lawyer we are British na you know Italy.
Okay. It's over to me. I an entry clearance application for your spouse in Italy. No, Obeba be joining will work from her. And one said the financial requirement of 18,006 gross. Ube meeting English language test. Why? The English language test. What Italy chronoso. What worry that? So provided divorce certificate. I actually say you are free to marry. On also worry that. So provided a divorce certificate. So I come home. Now ube to me I meet relationship requirements. So into ube to me mpachawa. Yeah, not what frame. Now you know all the steps are ube here. Now yet me abo ama wo yire abe counsel work room ha mpachawa.
Me pacho who te the lawyer kan no.
Me chepa.
Enti wo se wi abetimi afa no se lawyer owo Italy no a okofa na free Italy no still I was so satisfied 18,600.
Yes.
Okay. Enya me pacho ubetimi akofa na ba na mo so we adwuma wo income near 18,600 and san what me
Menya juma.
lawyer me offer we nya adwuma
Onye juma
or pension want me use the pension money no nko. Oh, okay. Me pacho lawyer say friend na betimi use akofa na ba. So we meet 18,600 now.
Okay, okay.
All right, me hello, me da for pa me pacho yen ko lawyer 80.
Yeah, good evening. That's what Michelle and the lawyer.
Yeah, Joso.
Me but come on, lawyer can na me person me be say. What about a father name change in the home? If I say me wo me bano me de kuntum kuni ne kata ne ho. Yes. Because me be the original father anything to so the original father right now no saying and kata. So is that going to be possible? And I say
lawyer me bano Primark ena ono de nya ne nkrata say na kra no 10 o person o de akra ne papa nkasa aba mother care papa waba enti o person o sesa akra ne din edo papa na din eba ebeya problem ana ena lawyer sister e the question aba ma me adia bibia ba lawyer so o kosesa akra ne din a obehia both parents no Primark papa no any madaka papa ni nyina no do ma ko registry wa na Debbie biological papa ne nkwa na ade ne be ko ho
with the right evidence. Yes.
Enti obusa say obetimi ekosesa akra ne din do akra na papa din e de atoso say ye ania e wa abra affecting nkrata na ekura no.
Okay, well,
because we're holding British passport for 10 years.
Or see akra na hold British passport from birth. And as I say akra no what 10 years into akra no automatically no or qualify for British passports. Or yeah naturalization registration into person who say okosesa papa no okoyi papa no ankasa na British passport no ye ne dia no efra akra ne so a akra no ebe affect ono akra ne nkrata ebe affect maame ne so dia na because enam papa ne so no monya.
Well, say that say maame na nkasa no
mente lawyer nka papa
oh
jude gina so meba oba news.
All right. So kind pa say home office knows say akola na ojina no so no the natural father on the birth certificate no na J passport no den ema no ansa na wo wagina so agi wo unkrata no. Okay, so that is how wanya unkrata. Now if they find out say okay, in fact the child, enye sa papa no na ye ne papa, ne biological papa. Now they want to do something. You now want to register the child as British. Kai said the Home Office have the right. They have the right to revoke sa passport na kolano wo. Ansana ubenya sa registration no for akolano. Yeah. So just remember that. That of course can revoke the child's passport. They can revoke the child's passport, and it would mean that you have to register the child as British because of course what's now for 10 years. At that point, and so it may affect your applications, your future application. It may. If at the time or more revoking now registration ma kolana, what then are you relying on? If, for example, you're on 2.5 years and you continuously renew your leave based on a British national, what are you relying on?
Okay, lawyer. And in this case, no, so sane papa ni din na. Okosesa akwa ni din de ne ono ane biological father ne hyewa. British passport for oko renew akwa ne passport to be mu a. Omo betimi akase omo mfa mawo because akwa ne papa din no asesa. But say lawyer, what about say okosesa papa ni din na? Ono maame no say wonye indefinite a ono maame ne betimi age. Eye o say he na che say sa question no wetiri mo. Ono maame no.
Biological father ni nyanka.
Ah tie the lawyer person che say se uhwe mu a three papa no ene papa no na e ma akra ne nkrata. Enti se yi papa ne dia free so dia automatically no akra no ye ma ne nkrata biu. Eno na me busa ma wo say no nyame aye wadom e bia na wanya we indefinite because 10 years there wanya we indefinite. Enti so wanya we indefinite dia papa na wo sign ma akra na say papa akra ne papa no je British passport ma akra no enyo no na be kwa renewal of passport ma akra no wa wo betumi aye. Enti lawyer in this case akra ne passport na wu ya sesa akra ne din ama papa din abehye so anasa akra ne kra ne din ne ekofi manu e wo hodada ba father side no or biological father na sign ono na asan biological father din wo ho say maame no ekura ni indefinite leave to remain on koji papa na wo sign ma akra ni bio because papa no kro ni hobiem ono maame no ebetimi akwa renewal of passport ame dia ma akra no anasa still omu se ni din no asesa anani date father side na asesa still no omu be revoke ana omu en renew ma akra no.
Well, I mean, once they see the passport, the birth certificate, name, not yet the name it was before, it's been officially changed by the birth registry. They have every right to say no. Then the child does not deserve it. And as a call for renewal, now those documents now they'll say okay, well, based on say akolano any biological father revoke it, so they can revoke it. But of course, in this situation, Sakolana edi 10 you wanna from her. Now what's now continuously obetimi I register as British. But I say the way in which you got your indefinite leave to remain can be called into question, because throughout the process who renew it was based on then the child who was British through the British national. It was not really based on this current child. But to be honest, the indefinite that's a bit dicey. I think we can leave that. But the child they can revoke that. They can revoke the passport. That one without a question or doubt. The passport can be revoked immediately because ni papa or demand in that first instance. So they
still no maame ne kra passport no ebetimi question mark ebetimi aba maame ne nkrata no because say akra no do when you indefinite but say wo kosesa akra ne din ene ne papa din akosesa automatically na so mu say akra no will not bear the British passport on behalf of former father no ebiem. Sana lawyer person kire enu nti obebe a passport with the new father no. It is a new father no a British passport as it's a new father no also jema akra no ba lawyer ka bibi say it may be affect wo maame no se wo gina akra ne so a e na wo je ya because they say no ye fa ne say akra no ye ma ne passport e wo kofi manu din mu biom ye be ma ne passport e wo akwasi manu based on a dia e won ne birth certificate no eso
Okay.
Adie we ye be san be hu busa ho asem be because me still la no I am still confused wo say lawyer maame na nya ni indefinite leave to remain o ko renew akra ne passport na e bia papa no na da bia papa ne gema akra no but say maame na nya ni indefinite no ono a na e ko renew ade na ma papa no akra no okay say the same birth certificate na e na ade ko
and now I'm not say when you're 10 years into no so betumi akọ ne private
and lawyer ka say akra no nya 10 years automatically no akra no is allowed to register to become a British enti akra no be starting a British no e dey free ne 10-year route no eho ene na wo no na wanya we indefinite no e was say won so start for a 10 years
if the Home Office, right? Are able to detect
okay, lawyer says a Home Office for etimi hu ehu and a Home Office for ka say no akra na sesa ni din wasesa ne papa din dia ene be affected but Home Office for anka ho asem dia you are free to move on, you are free to go.
Okay.
If they have
let's make a British passport maybe answer my changes.
Lawyer, what up is what about so a British passport and son why you changing of na sister any wo kura twa no pa no ade na won koyi din for blank sa na nam ho
ba me for obi answer
ana lawyer akwa no ni papa ayira eno no
once
no mu be say mommy I didn't know me didn't say now make up a din like they ask a lot of questions and you know okay say
I can no kura kire oba ne say emre bi atwam na abrabo no ni nye okay sister Miss Ronko for gina phone so dey fe lawyer now only lawyer there's a problem because sister you question very very interested I think so lawyer dear prepare yourself next week plan sabra because you be who process adini e beji mu nyina mon krata afri mu nsem dia ene e ma aba ne nye obama on na mo sa na onyini me da say hello me pacho me sorry why wagina so ache yenko na yemfa dwumadi mra na wie me pacho wo Ghana number ne so no yenko
me pacho mi chao ni etifu nyina
yeah Joseph
pacho person me bisa question concerning school. Actually, me be masters in UK. And like me my back. And my apply biom in a mania school. It is a say no. Now me can bisa say me account bank account and I have to say me build account ne nti me bisa say metimi agigi me now for form wo sika e da build account na me dey apply for
you mean for 28 days sika na was what the to account no e two person who say wo account we yenye kromi ha wo betumi ama won now for contribute to their to account nim for 28 days now they be apply for cars now
for visa cars need them we scan it
for visa no
apply for
visa no lawyer breme or UK account and to bet me man now for contributed there to my affecting a visa now
you see who can say what done for to put it in for you and what is that for? Are they giving it to you as part of your fees, or is it for your is it free will, or is it business? What is the source of the funds? That could be a question that you are asked. It could be what are the source of these funds?
Unya no hefa lawyer also student who is student now this get to account some 28 days Home Office normally don't ask where you get the money from. But I think say it's supposed to be from biological parents. And also with siblings. Well now for do you know? Because any lawyer be yes I do we have be busa question not that.
Okay.
What is it? Was it
Auntie lawyer see home office we busa say omo discana to mu se fire den what for? But
is it business?
omo fa sika ne nkoma wo maame na wo maame mfa nto account mu.
Is accepted.
Nah, why? Because lawyer say wo maame will be okay. Hello me dof me pacho yenko. Me pacho wa was no yenko hello.
Anti Abraham Pacho Michia ne lawyer ni etiefo na.
Ye Joseph Swini.
Pacho me tu kwan e ko Ghana.
Aha, we na make an asem no me bawe ya. Kasa lawyer tiu e abon ntofa.
First of all no me da anti Abraham afi any lawyer say o mo ba programming na me ba ko ma 2015. Na me ba no anti Abraham program we na me tia from 2015 na to send nya me kasa. Yes, I'm about to application. I'm a friend of mine, Hannah against her, and that program where I want me and just have an apple yet. Me time I'm having because you will show get the Anayaman.
Obey me show,
And I show because the wire no, and you'll be another yet. These days, crowd because of our professor, you can't our power, but now we are ready to do a problem. The show of course, who picking our advice, you know, what mommy guidelines, they know what to before. One day the crap of the old blast in the fine said, Yamadu on my money and I was so touched that I was speaking to a mother and to know me that in a show shortly over and the main way this is the second time I meet to find first time I'm a papa and if I only be some shade on the time to go decrease my and I'm saying and I'm the second time I'm a call and if I am dry. Now maybe I know me 65 man I may call
immigration no
and me fill it me form me lawyer and application I'm no form I fill it that time no that was 2020 no the man forward day for copy of the form in now me or email because I wanted to have details of everything that the application I'm because the original need the amiana about any some same questions are me now me was found on email and I'm because I go through all the information, although some of them in that but if I go through in case they don't move no my way, but I'm very confident to move because the first time I'm only in if they're going to show me I'm a call my many home. I'm not saying if I'm a son to so or me son or me son to continue or boy and see what you say. Give me some second one or two. And I'm the second one or two. And that's why most of shop computer on Kata. And I'm and I'm a started say over the questions. Now any easy questions will be done and also. Now my mini and share kaka. But beside me me card and a card. First of all, give me passport name a biometric card. Ono beside me say card ben na ekrame. I'm sure me worry and I'm in your card. And all beside me say if I'm me worry and I'm ben I'm worry. I'm going to me worry with you. And I'm a boy I'm me worry but I feel I'm a boy man no. Be a mistake. Before 2019 but then 2019 and 2020. It's a poor man no. I have said I'm in to buy me one said yeah my poor man in here wrong but my cash you almost want cash on also to say oh beside me other questions on also beside me say but how years me worry and fear him and I'm a poor man on also beside me say I feel pain I'm a raw UK and I'm a poor man no beside me say this have been I'm a bit real first time and I'm say well this is this and I say that means me buy no me overstay and I'm say and I also say this time say me you know the date of birth a thing and I'm a bomano no this time say we didn't fear and I'm a bomano
lawyer age no besra be
and all this time say send me on a bomb me fear me when time say me dia here or no bomb me fear direct. That's a medicine.
What do you say, sir? What do you say? Will be a one more molding to wedding fees. What do you say? 36, and I didn't what you say.
52.
Lawyer, 36 now and 52 straight away. So, me pa choco.
It's in one I'm going to say, that means maybe more than 15 years. Then I'm going to say, it's I said, Ocean, and I'm going to say, Obano or hardworking now, Tiasamafe, or difficult, or an outcome so. That is it. Hello?
Meet your mentor who for Bonetofa Mammy and call for phone so Bonetofa in summary no saying I will catch rain.
To not be adding like maybe and I'm explaining to not see okay. I don't say this time I say pastor then I'm useful and I'm see you Italy. Not in my call Italy and I'm not the other I'm in to find for order. And I'm see you last year neck as there. But when your emergency be I will fear in the or rush over. Because of that we are planning this year no Yabako. It's you yeah, but me answer question in that channel, not that question to say. Mention the state and the warrior. It's in a honor I'm a board and a view. It's in a honor I'm a little bit also say, first one I'm a bomb man was wrong. This time around the amount more year and 1 man. The board date the month and year and the month and then not the act. But so this time the first time before 2019 and I'm due a slip of tank. It's in no human not your kid. It's a milk one I'm a person, not something that I'm about also one something also this time around almost something you now. Maybe me some tools on me be a pay by in a week and so that something. It's no shortly me say we go here to my 84 now that they be out to now Saba. So we are careful. I don't have the information of all the details how I work on. Because the question back of this time is I didn't have a Baba Pamiana. And I'm still me why busy. It's no maybe or around the minimum of checking me to my already and son of my coffee. On a Saturday, Jumaso, or say I need to my bank, the Bomano, may to my bank before man. No, I didn't know you need to know the Yatin. I'm sure me the damn year to man, and for near by my own one or find the business needs me job one week or my best 3 weeks up. I might do 1 week in a month this year. It's the honor of your can only win man. It is basically like information or more information or more piano, without question or putting out you really stick back a crowd in so I mistake. You know, I am making sure that we have all the answers to the questions. I am so that they are open in case of anything now you can express yourself. Because I think that the lesson education is the one that I'm a two-year question now. It's shortly, that is what I would want to say to you and then the listener.
Okay. Yo, ETF was someone who sent me chantro onye. Me ba say my brand hopa. Yo, ain't no yeda wase se woni yen abehye this. Ain't lawyer, we dey asem say my application mo bi amon forward copies e ma wo mo no mu nsua. Why? Me da sepa na me nsura ye be kasa che. Hello me da me pacho yenko. Me pacho wa lawyer tie.
Me pacho me chia on lawyer.
Ye jo so.
Legend. The question said, me worry kuntumpura worry na na me wo yen ti me wo yen na me di kuntumpuru di no ahye papa side o but ti asisa na samo kana am mama kai ma reflect na me se me hu se manya matete wi manya me am crash manya matete wi the binu so papa no ayi book na ma no but na me pese me hu se me pese me ye die na me ayi ti na ko ana ye be ni se ma confuse kwa ti asisa
wo die no unim na akoye die ne won krata ne de wo die ne ebe say easy because wo no oye wukunu awo ne na ware e na wukunu no no ama won krata enti say wanyem wa why the right thing eye wukunu na awo ne ware ye no na ne na nyem to na ne din da akora ne so enti mani din na when you indefinite leave to remain away enti say no person will kosesa akora ni din
no me pese me hu say me sa encrypt
lawyer ono no na waje ni indefinite through our rear no okoyi sesa akra ne din de akra ne papa nkasa din ne hye empena ne de empena ne din be hye ho a eno na be problem because no ya aware o enti ono ne de se ne kunu na gema no ena wone empena kwowo ye wa aware ase enti ono ne de so beti a change asesa akra ne din de ne papa nkasa hye ho. Yes. Me pa cho benti lawyer nka. Yes. Me pa cho benti lawyer nka. Lawyer yenti won kan mi wo ho no e me so wa mi ti ho na na me. Lawyer yenti won kan mi wo ho no e me so wa mi ti ho na me.
Bra office, it's not that simple, sir. What worry will be abana say you know unya extramarital affair. Abana say upesa usisanya man esa bra office na yetimi ni wotna say answer. Don't go and koye bibia without contacting us first. Ye pacho. Because a bit to me cause problems. Remember, the Home Office, if they have reasonable suspicion, say it was your settlement was gained through fraudulent means, or they can put two and two together, documents be a I be link it to BB, or to me I revoke it, or me I cancel settlement. No, it's not a problem for them. Inti ansana, obey sana, just give us a call, come to the office. Yene mu betina se and afrayin ye be book appointment yene mu betina se is these are life changing things. I say it can be life changing if they are able to put two and two together. Say ebia one yana kwan paso unya kwan paso that's fine, but one yana kwan paso now koye bibia remember say it can be revoked because one yana kwan paso then it means that you didn't deserve it in the first place. Umbetimi aje wasitna every ho inti yeah answer no be taking any move or any step now. Just give us a call.
Yo.
Book you in.
Yo, hello me dof me pacho yenko.
Yo mama.
Yes, darling, me pacho yenko.
We no nam de kakra contribution bi ma omo yes omo nyomu indefinite na kompeso
omo se sankura ni din no.
To cut everything short no omo nje omo on British passport. Send me na lawyer yi kan unyanya British passport wi a woni fikesi mfo.
Ewie.
Go ho ko yi bibia bio. So because I know say we no more there. Ma hu bia ebi akokoswa nti and there so tia o British passport wi am betimi achieve wi na e no affect o mo yi no
omo bibia
ba o mo we investment no say eye den a o msa be ko
efficaciem
wo ko British passport na say na ye be hwehwe ni em so and one part cut everything short so mo British passport
me that's it. Me that's it. Legend one. Hello, me pacho of I am ko. Why of I am ko?
And say
Me of agina so lawyer person kasa kakra of agina so me ba.
okay.
Sorry, Yankai say we have to remember say you are not able unto me and Jin Krata abrow unim say a fraud now with the I repeat, fraud or misrepresentation no. Say Home Office ho a omo beji everyone sem ana yen more advice say for misrepresentation and fraud koji documents. Don't think say when you British passport no into no na ye will be all end all. It is not done. It is not done. Omo betimi a revoke sa British passport awakoje. Sometimes if you said that is the end of the line, but say fraud wo more, say misrepresentation wo more. And we will never advise you say for fraud koje, for misrepresentation koje, and now for what do we call it, skills na ude koje British passport or your settlement. You need to make sure say any application ude kono there is the element of truth. And no na ye juma no yemfa fraud in your application, yemfa misrep in your application. Oko drew the final stage hard na omo the red book no or black book no British passport no abrew of fear. Remember, it can be revoked if they find out they have reasonable suspicion or they find out that you have used fraud, they can revoke it. My so many cases are revoke in nipa cross citizenship. So it is done. Indefinite no cancel. It can be cancelled if you've wafa kwan bone so aje. Inti yen kai sa de no pa yentimi as solicitors no yentimi dane bibia ewo kwan bone so na ye dane na ma. You have to, be honest, be open, and disclose. Answer na yebetimi ama the correct advice. Sometimes that advice will be good to your ears. Sometimes enye bibia ebeye wode. But we have to be honest. We have to be truthful to you. Enye fraud na yedeji Debbie. Enye lies na yedeji Kai said they can always find out. Home Office or more intelligence. Passport Office, they have intelligence. Me afa kwan paso and ayesan yamani nyaya omo investigations. Ebeye onwa said the day now omo de summary nebe brewono. Bibia na udi si omo no. Everything will come to light. So we are very careful. Oh yeah, application use that same truth. That same truth. Unam truth e so na embeye bibia. So should I have known, or would I have known I wouldn't have done that? Behuyen answer no be take some steps no, because you can make the wrong step. Oh, cause this will be doing a birth certificate. So now the way doing so now yes say no. Because if it is found that you are fraudulent, you've used the wrong details. Omubetimi a revoke akwala ne de wo de ni nya family ni nya no na mo sit na wo krom ha aye dark aye basa nti me pachewa nyemfa kwai paso enye ye nyama me pachewa
enche kwa na immigration for na nkasa kwa na I think so 2 weeks ago immigration officer and a police officer ono ne kwa no omo a revoke no ne British passport because almost say one fa kwan paso and odinya ne British passport into my revoke me ba cho yenko na jina so na last caller ma so da na jina so na last ta cho fa yenko
where yini now was EU settlement ukuma na oye ejuma part-time job Is it possible say obetimi akwa ware nkunu Ghana de no aba?
Oye you ni oni nipa ne nware before ye free you mu. Ana se no aware.
Ase no aware.
Oye part time keke.
Oye part time.
Lawyer Bremo you ni part time.
Kai say you need here. You don't need to meet the financial requirement. You do not need to meet it. But yes, income on a monthly basis, pay a minimal. Into a big crowd, how then do you sustain the EU national? There's no requirement, but Yahuneda say income no you crabby pa. Then questions are raised about it being minimalistic and not sufficient. But there is no set financial requirement. Into who kasa we part time, a bit part timer, or more income you're very low. A bit means we part timer, or more income no. Taking it forward no can be considered to be an average income. It really depends.
Lawyer me pacho. You say me free you mo. Enti free you mo na what kromi ha na. Or call wari obi aba no still no it doesn't matter the income.
Well, if you are married prior to the 31st of December.
Or worry ye no or so worry ye no near free you mo.
Oh no. So what free EU more dia, then you have to be looking at the UK
18 no bra me pacho say near free EU mu dia or worry near free EU mu dia e was so satisfied 18 it doesn't matter so ye part time but or checking no annual income no so nya 18,600 obetimi akofa na ba obu wa ye part time so no e dey near marking £100 ain't no say meet 18,600 obetimi akofa na ba.
That's correct.
Ofa pachote.
Martin.
Okay, me da say. Me last call me sheda na me do gina so na wie ni enko enti enu atobo no akasa.
Me chair lawyer.
Yeah, Joe so sweetie.
Maybe I'm more person will change your money, won't keep it, you know. Mama, no more contribution, some when you be to know the now Koyasa of Ansomazonia, South Africa, this time when you have before you papers are you see a finding out near Jeffrey Wilson. Yamia Buana, Wabuana, when you dinner, Obi, service to be a dean, Obi anywhere, Yana, will be anyone or the poor, and I draw. As that will be the Johnny Paul.
If you call the fish.
So, to me, so, two more money in the normal budget in Samama. Your friends say, school, you know, Zama or more the age, you know, while it does a same color, Bruno. From 12 years, Kobiano, you treat you as an adult.
Sir,
they are going to need to say, at least only below 12 years. But the one you know do level will be a metabolic rate, so almost checking on normal, they are reducing your yes, a cow system, more system now. A bit now also poison. If you be a system now, what can you say? You bit me on a dry and adult, you know, bit me up to so because 70, 69 idea, or say, adult, normal adult dose now, because what you mean clear a grown from the system at a certain period, and also accumulated everything you body.
hey,
And me, your friend is saying, the Ampuna Navica, or more also to Quana Mobana. Every my year, our Yawari, near Dimrica, near Kofi, Mr. One Jim normally, and son of Mako. Oba room have 5-10 years. Won't mean coffee because we need the continue. I'm 5 years now. The better room has Joe Norma. 1-2 near the American coffee.
yeah, coffee.
1-2. There are some in Coffee or Norma say, over can 1 year, not 5 years as will be your sign. You want me Stremo if you can want tomorrow.
And the catch him in the Kasai Panam Kachane say, what's so young crate, what could fear twice, oh, quaiding. Who sit down? Who sit down to me? And the minute Papa.
Oh, these are questions now. No power, warrior, papa. Questions won't quite be so rough. And you genuine person, maybe I'll date. I'm the warrior crowd make already. So, and these are the questions of who be so. To all be so one who official, then you said how can could do as any new flu on a cop. Students are not all carrying. Well, a bat or no need to Canada. Why of the first she can be told they are no motion. Name of the sponsor, and I am no motion. The sponsor, especially a mammy, papa, who be close to send a uncle, the mammy, papa, and the umbrella. On the source of income. But on the Canada, among family.
But some years, source, and now for another lawyer can say, and more money now for phoning because or more maybe the two say, 80 no, balance. 80 or more source,
balance, let them madam for 28 days and no more air.
Oh, no more share.
But sponsor now, I got all the sponsor, and Yenny. Directly,
ne mammy,
ne friends, ne mammy, and papa, and no offer, you know. But the quiet a year now, contribution degree so ever.
Me dase, me dase, Nana, Yamishra pa, me dase, yo. Adolfo near tie for me pamochomo fa lawyer and number and to screen so emfa emame ye wi ankoma ye die no me pacho wo bibia betimi afa lawyer wonya empon ye oda so e wo adwumam obefri adwumam a je se 12 because of fa course lawyer me pacho meet you.
All right, sister now so that there won't be any confusion. So per se, if you are in a position now, intina omodia sheho the birth registry, you can amend your birth certificate. If you can, who need the input birth certificate no so. Into no dear, we cannot say for everybody no unto me amendable. It's a choice. If the father of the child is not, there's nobody there. Now person they will be to her. And I say, oh kono one found a crona and afe na ordinate to her. And I say, what your own name, what adopting name, and it's not your name. You don't feel comfortable. Ebi are not name no by association the crano. Feel comfortable so we use this adino. Nobody has the right to tell you say you cannot change your name. Say a date of birth. Now, who unim said this date of birth, no any date of birth. As I said in the beginning of the program, said home office is not something they particularly like. So, date of birth. However, if you look at their guidance now, say a bibia. Say, this name is not this date of birth. It's not your date of birth. Yeah, or records or evidence. I would prove it. That is why you need evidence to support everything that you are doing. Then that is fine. However, if you are trying to change things on birth certificates, now you are trying to use a fraudulent way to get your papers or to get your child's papers. And no dear, mamba ene say mema advice about that. Me ba ene say if you need to amend your birth certificate, there is a way to do so. Everybody's situation is different. A bimobewa situation be there's no need for that. But a bimonsubewa situation be they know blatantly. There's even a court order that says akwalana enya way. So you have to change it. You don't have an option. You still have to go about changing the name on the birth certificate. Change of name, you are free. You have all your liberty. Right? Because some people even get married. Women get married and their names have to change. In Ebimonsono, they realize that name is not their name. They want to adopt a new name. That you have no limit. And I'm not going to say today, person will change you with Dina. You have to be timid in changing your name. If you want to change your name, you can change it. But there is a way to do so. To mean sorry, me can our program is so to mean sorry precope now call home office, call change your name. There is a process. And often so for the wrong process and the wrong procedure, a honor problems at all. But if you are able to seek the correct legal advice, now we are able to get it done for you. At the end of the day, it's a name that you don't choose to adopt anymore. Obian to me arrested for that reason. It's a date of birth that is incorrect. It was the date of birth they have given is not correct. It's just too many years. It could even affect your pension. There is a way to change it. Internet maker said, "Esa fa procedure biso untimin sorry precope and kosesa inyama." Now, I repeat once more, it is not for the purposes of fraud and now for the purposes of misrepresenting something. There be a no dear, ye cry solicitors, no, me a mete ha crowd the bremi a. However, no, say a work passo, and you need to get it done for a particular reason. What provided the correct evidence. As lawyers, no, right? There is a way you bet me anamso ajiamao. Student visas, no, I think Sami Bosu Kakra about the income. Who is giving you that income? Now, if it shows that there's so many people just putting money into your account, that's fine. But in some circumstances, Yen said there's so many people and the source, they can't identify the source. It's not from parents. There may be that question. There may be. I'm not saying definite. But as you know, with entry clearance officers, anything and everything is possible. Money laundering is real, and anything and everything is possible. They are able to say anything they want if they are looking at documents and evidence from a particular point of view. No na me person me did no. Mo ye bibia. Mo person mo change your name. You want to change your name, you want to re-register the birth certificate, you have to go through the correct channel. Sorry precope now koye bibi. But you can definitely come and see a competent solicitor. Na ye beti me atreo sa kwan paso a beti me afaso. You don't have to have a name that you don't want. You have a choice. That is why they are. Thank you so much, Sister Fina.
Yeah, that was bad, dear say. I said, dear lawyer, I said, dear, why you too much? Na me se me pekasa so sa o de o ye one bonsema ho yo adofo me pacho obi biara emfe lawyer emi ye wie program ya onya ena ye ne srew wa wie enti no ye wie ye na ne numbers and the good screen so office number ye 0203759339 obetimi afre ne sesia ne personal number ye 07824705353 wobetimi afre no bibia wo peso obusa ne bia efa ne program ne won fa ne program no me pacho wobetimi ebusa lawyer emi na woni no atwetwen enkomo ye da lawyer ase bebre lawyer nyame enhira ye beka sapa why lawyer krawa freezy edada yo etiefo na meka akire obi biara se nyame ya adomu a 3 days fasting and prayers baso 3 days fasting and prayers baso life and colored flames of faith assemblies baso dwumadi aye bedie akana nsape na yedi dwumadi yedi a month of January aba na wiye dwumadi no fasting and prayers no 3 days fasting and prayers no me pa cho Dennis fa wujim Dennis fa wo ejim bra na ye mompaye every Tuesday Denise kwade mi hu da oba ya wo na me no kasa mi hu da obi biara emfa ne hunyim because January all closed doors must be open was say punu bi biara mu ato se bie January afini nyina abakan 12 months of the year no January abakan so de na brabo a wo bede be hyase no eno na ni nuanum nyina be hwe so de di na chi bia ye started 1st of January enuoma bi nkoye second enuoma nkoye third enuoma nkoye enti wo tena se ama ye de bosume na ba na wie ye ama wa ba be wura February mu de awore ho abewuram the disappointment abewuram the failure abewuram ade a wo hwehwe ne January no won sankan entiment na se 3 days fasting and prayers no starting nyame ya adomo a 29th of January 2023 asem na making starting nyame ya adomo a kwasiada 29th edi kwasiada 29th ebe no and na 3 days mega fasting and prayers started 29th 30th 31st a power pack program no team edaso and say God will provide God himself will provide ewrade nankasa onu ankasa odebemam God will provide waware ewrade will be provide onkwa o health adie be biara wabo ho mpayache o say God will provide the job. God himself will definitely provide. Minima die bia wo bo ho mpaye year 2023 adie be biara wo twro de to 31st night ye ba be 2023 ma ko 31st no why you will list e de ato ho minimum die dikan emamu minimum die toso emamu me se ewrade obeye God himself will provide. Abraham one ne ba Isaac omo koba afodie no Isaac ebusa ne papa se papa ya faja ya fa de ye de beso ya fa Manchester ya so ya fa crazy ya fa nyadoa ya fa tomatoes ya fa anwa na aboa ben ene de kwa akoba afodie no Abraham hwe ne be yanim o se ye wabusa de but nyame ebeye was God himself will provide. Esther, very beautiful. Esther, abra na ye kunkum Esther ekuromufo. Esther wofa edimirika ko Esther hon was say hey ohima Esther edie ntim ye de wo besu efidua mu ha. Enti wo tena ho ama wo kumi wo hini kasiye wo kunkum wasifo nyinara. Esther kachire ne wo fase menene nkuwa ene memma wa wo mudi machi nyina ye de yefunu beto ho nansa ye nkuwa hinani musa akwa enti se Esther timitena ye esori gina ye yɛde ne yɛfunu to ho after 3 days no ɛde ne siye enti me pauchow yɛde afe wei bosumi wei ba na wiye ɛyɛ January mentena se wo tena se ama betwemako ɛwɔ abra wo nkrata ama ye wo tena se ama January abetwemako ɛwɔ abra wo nya adwuma nyeye wo wie school ache wo tie me wo hwe me wo nya adwuma nye wo ba wie school 3 years ni wo wie university enso wo ba no onya adwuma nye adwuma wo ba no kosua wo uni enye no wo ye wo ba ekoye medicine enso sabi mensa da mensa ye mo sabi adwuma wo ye nye no na wo pe enti ma me wo tena say God himself will provide 3 days mega pack prayers and fasting no fa wo hujimu bi ye hia enumere bia ewo asori fie ho brabi ewo asori fie ho 29th no eye kwasia da untimi nya fasting and prayers wa bra wo mompayo kwasia da ahomache eye 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. eye morning devotion ye beye no wo zoom tena wo dem tena wo dwumem tena basim tena coachim tena tremu bia wo bia position yourself never wo phone na click zoom link no ye de nyina beba beto Facebook ma me WhatsApp no me broadcast de amamo obia timi baso brazum ni binia mompaye come and meet Prophet Greg there. God himself will provide. After 3 days mega prayers no fasting and prayers no yen hwe de awurade obeye e wo abrabom e bia na ye yare doctors are diagnose you God himself will provide. Obi say eh na won ko power re enware wo say God himself will provide. Now obey when you school what if you unko peduma God himself will provide. Yes, of course. 85 a.m. to 6 1 hour per 1 hour per a morning devotion. Ye bom paye dia paye tafra paye kwasiada nopa 1 hour per ewia kwasiada eye ewia 1 p.m. ye nyina ye be hia ewo asori ye nyina ye hia ewo asori eye Flames of Faith Assembly ye nyina ye hia wo ho asori no ye beisi ewo Elephant and Castle off Elephant and Castle eho ene ye beisi adie Tuesday a ahomache 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. your morning devotion sir because kai said 3 days fasting and prayers to me fasting wa abra wo mompaye enti anopa no before you will step out no you prepare yourself wo fa wakotade e de hye enti ewie morning devotion just 1 hour per and 7 p.m. na wo dimrika owo adwuma mo sere kwan ba bia wo bia sere kwan wo yare da hospital afo obusuafo se munyime na momfa menko eye Flames of Faith Assemblies momfa menko ho eye Shiloh Temple braho tumrika momfa womra braho ne nyina ye mompaye eye 30th eye Monday adwoada enumre 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Bebia will be behind hotel na da ho sister obi benya wa na free yare bra behind hotel na da ho na nipa atwetwe wache wosu ache bra wakwa amanie mu ache ene bra bi frɛ mi na wosu obi agine sika ye nkrata ama no nipa na frɛ home office se nkrata no wawia enkrata no wawia immigration for benefit twice ye beche no wo su ma me pawo chow adwuada no enumere ye hia ade chi benada eye redemption hour e benada ene ye bewie fasting and prayers no anopa ye beye morning devotion eye 5 to 6 and enumere 7 p.m. to 9:30 pepe ni awie eye 2.5 hours pe bebom paye dia paye efra paye sugu awurade so neka se wo suro ne sori e awurade pagya wo mu God himself will provide. Enti bra na me ne wo mi nyina ye mom ebenada no oba Monday to ebenada no oba wo prayer request ekura adie be biara wo hwehwe adie be biara wo sugu awrade so adie be biara wo bo ho mpaye me pa cho fe kura ne fabra. Print it and hold it. God himself will provide. Yeshia ewo Elephant and Castle. Mama me mamo direction ni ye. Direction me pacho muntie. Ya wada emergency awa yenko asori down ho. Facebook ene ye ba yembe YouTube mesremo. Last week Thursday ye program ne nko fofre ye ba asori no susu ye wo ye ba asori no ya begina ho ya tum yenye emergency awa ewa asori Facebook ye me YouTube ye Facebook. Kwasiada apart from program no kwasiada ye kwa asori den ebenada enumre redemption hour. But these 3 days fasting and prayers ne de anopankwa ne behia ewo Zoom enumre 3 days na enumre 7 p.m. to 9:30 me pacho baby a wuti bi edin mo reading omunyina eba reading leaves obi eba enti wo amene wo te London uma jai telephone so mpa ebogie ne bra physical obi a wo koma awurade apagya no obi a wada intensive care awurade apagya no obi a wanya court case awurade amanensa so akwasi wo Sunday you were there obi a edie ne I love you what but say dear na wo hwehwe awurade wonyeye enti baby a wo bia no me pacho wonni mpabo akora fa na sisi fom ne bra eye dwumadie kase yi mesramo direction no enie baby a wo bia ewo wiase baby a UK se wo pese wo ba asori a mesrawo wotena ka mu a wo say wotena ka mu train mu baby a me ba Elephant and Castle ana wo drive wo abowo navigator no Elephant and Castle. So we drew Elephant and Castle la me pa wo chew wo be who say run about to kesie pa ene wo Elephant and Castle ho baby a run about to kesie ne wo no eho ena aboa kesie no ne statue esi eho ye Bakerloo line aboa kesie no before no na ye shopping mall se omu bubu no aboa kesie no ya aboa kesie ne statue ene si shopping mall no eso gina sa aboa kesie no statue na se a ni opposite eye Metropolitan Police enye ho aboa kesie no gina na se wo gina na se a obo se bus stop ho 196 eye 2 stop e besi wo ho nanimu ha obo se ho na no macho Lambert Council e Lambert housing e besi e wo ho nanimu ha esi wu na no abawura ho ana freme se wo fa eye basa eye just 1 minute from Elephant and Castle to the hall ana me paucho we see wo Elephant and Castle baby a freme baby a wo besi bia no freme ofra meba be faw e de wa ba ho so we free Croydon we free Mitcham we free Stockwell we free Norwood no South Norwood in enough no yidie Norwood one die munya 196 no ebe straight and no more ba 2 stops before Elephant and Castle obetimi afa Bristol na free bar obetimi afa 133 now about besi ewo Keddington train station. And me pamocho more details no mon contact me ladies campaign open more details me da wase say nyame ya adomo a mehu eye echina enumre yeshia echina enumre eye redemption hour de awurade ye no ebro adwene ntiase so ma mo beji atum prophet Greg de awurade nam ne so ye wo emergency hour adansidie every day and day. Omwa omunya kwan eba eye Tuesday prayers no. Eye prayer. Wudi apaye wi apaye fra paye. Wo ba na wonim se wontimi mo mpaye amema. Because Tuesday no, men wadwin say I'm coming to collect prophecies. No. Enya prophetic service. Nemum eyem paibo. Brane bebo mpaye. Fa hye wadwin mu se me bebo mpaye. Empaibo mu no na se osuru ebia. Na ewurade kasa. Prophet ewurade kasa ho a obeka a kire wo. Nemum me pese wo de hye wadwin mu se me bebo mpaye. I will not sit down. Me ntena se men fa bucket and master I'm coming to collect prayer. I'm coming to collect prophecies. Bra fa wo mabu mu. Wo ba ade be biara wo prayer request write it. Letter and when you home office atro. When you letter wo home office fa letter ne bra. Doctors are diagnose fa bra. Wo hwehwe adwuma me pa chofa adwuma ne letter bra. Why your application kwa adwuma fa bra. You are not bringing it to the prophet. You are holding it by yourself. Hold your prayer request and pray with it. And pray with it. Habakkuk 2 verse 2. It said, write the vision clear on tablet so that the reader will read and run. Enti adie bi biara eye court na woko. Letter na wunya ye no tworo ne fa bra. Tworo fa letter no ekura ne fa bra. Sure, who told you say nyame ni ho? Empire na ye bona ye adwuma because the awurade me say the ye me wanwan 2 weeks ago, is it no last week? Sister be free outside London. Outside London, ni kunu wo koma omo ba empire bono munim. Last week Tuesday, okoto tanim no osu. Osusa wo kura ni kunu ni photo. Osusa. And was the doctor say, Omoba last week Tuesday, if I'm lying now. And no sister no crowbar, so who I fe. Obia wa da life support to swa. Life support to no. Nikunu e responde. Eye 60-40. When the catcher was empire na wo bonenye adwuma. Eye redemption hour echina bra. Utie no YouTube me patcho bra bi me vital. Mema maniema mema esuma mema wa ahweho emma ansa no ahwehwe wo sofo ana wa pe empaibo akọ pempaibo a ehye empaibo gidigidi mentena fie emo bi nka kire wo se wo hyawo de mo bompaye yes obetimi ahwo de ma bompaye ba wo hia obi awurade benam ne so and lead you to the right prayer, right prayers. Right prayers. Right prayers. Eye also for ebi. Ma mo hwe program de mo ya wa mo hwe emergency hour. Na ne ma ne stepchild ene ono aneba etwa ntro eto ne so. Ewo kromi ha. Se ye papa dwonso gu yanum. Ye papa ekromi ha brochire. Obeti wo panimu kura no, wo kunu ebetimi adwonso agu anum. What abuse? Eye wo face kese pa na nkran ketinkiti we etimi akọ report wo school say ye papa dwonso gu yanum na wo mama amen so say pin ni wo dwonso gu omanum papa ni case na nye case kitwa na wiase wo ho ewiase obedience is better than sacrifice. Me catchere wo se be bompire you me madwuma me ye wo kromi hentine nsem aba manimu no enu nti na me wuwu me na me bompire o emergency a ma bodam ama ewurade ma bodam because me nimudi empire etumi ye share me ye starting redemption hour woni me testimony mega testimony I will come and share my lawyer pick enwe de wonyi wie me ba be share me mega testimony because rade wa ye so for no ne maso dwunso gu omanum ye o adwumem ena ne boss or your manager ena ne boss a whole boss adwuma na tidi kan no ne boss friend say fa wonu nyina agu ho get out from the shop floor. Police hwehwe. Adwuma mu kwa na ebe no. And arrest. Why? Oma a report to school say wodwunso go manum. How? Onye sada. Very noble man. Onye sada. Na yira confirm nkura mienu omo beka bi ya abandon for adwuma ya suspending for adwuma until further notice. Ya season the phone nyina. Omo ye bi wa follow yes. Ontimi ntwiaka enti also ofa government lawyer. Ya man lawyer wa ye bi. Pacho men kan chem say ma men kamasem. Wa ye bi. Afedie one day and also who Facebook emergency I no see enti abrochire pa na ye bompa ye gidi say abrochire say abroch ya ye wa abrochire ye Ghana ye bibifo enti bibifo empire na ye bo and wo join empire no and was to be me share testimonies and kofo adanse a wo mudi obi a wa criminal record or kobo a fingerprint ni ho obi a wo impotent awrade arrest on the back obi a oh my God akure moje tu no otie testimonies upon testimony and was no this is the right person and no for prophet and a prophet say awrade beye or share the testimony or say me ya was off war and so na me who say me needy obia or no soro kasa or say Peter mama was safwa a wo di bia wo bi ntimi ntum enti ye wo bia o kasa awurade ni monyam daddy enye wo bewu medome no aku die wo kasa mpa osurutie ono na fa wo bono na won to wo anto wa na firiwa prophet catch the sofu yi say nyame amesomo no obedin kunim ada wo mo court judge no esejeme bag kura judge Jewish judge osejeme bag kura me omudru court wo na judge ne say asem ne yakan wie I quit and discharge money bundles obi ankofie no nkokan me criminal record free wo so no criminal record kone kwaje wadwuma kone kwaje wo phones are season 1 year yes season 1 year when the catch that was say radin to me invite we china bra niemo mpaye ni apaye na osoro beye medama say but testimonies ni bi mabe na menko medawase nyame nhira mo.
Culture and traditions. We also understand that you want to avoid the double trauma of your family grieving and not having the financial support to cover funeral expenses when you're not around. With our Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, you can now cover yourself or your family in Ghana or abroad. With no medicals required, we'll accept you if you are under 75 years. Visit our website today or call us to complete a simple form in under 5 minutes. With Diaspora Insurance, your peace of mind is guaranteed.
Onyame ayebi menso media dansie ahyenedin enimonyam 2021 beko adwumam na mefre adwumam ntam na mebe afie na saada ne so na mefre adwumam ntam aba afie no na ne following week no me wo holiday e wo adwumam nti ma kwa adwuma holiday no so ye me time so sembe kon near friend say member office na me call office tim go draw office na mka cha me say me last day na wa adwuma mo no anaye November no die ne see ye na me say o hwe ensi na mom me free ha no montem na me call fie na o me say okay and yes adia ye de wato suspension ankasa hono ankasa na me free ho na me ba fie tim bedru fie ante ena me nya lete efi DBS for na medwuma so a meye no me ne enkra ne mpanyifo ayarefo aye kano brofo mu se disable nkora ne mpanyifo na ye adwuma nti me ba fie me nya letter no edi from ho no edi free DBS for no na afede emu aye den me to mani bia enye ye me dwinkora ne nti so ma ye ha na Facebook me scrollia na mko PA Prophet Greg eso ewo Facebook na metie bi na mpaye ne koso the following week metie ye na me wo ho na ma na ni bia ka kire me se me mfre no na mabago ene na ba mabago te da crop hako nye to so miensa na me kada courage no na me ma mfre me send a text message am ka chense me nya issue nti wombo me wompa bom na nyankopon ma me testimony ma chechire issue ni ma nchire no but me send a message no anche na prophet ankasa frame me ofa he na me chechire issue ni mo chire no tim chechire issue ni mo di chire ni wie ya no ka chere me se nyame ebeye nyankopon be ma me adansidie no I'm saying because that time dey need that so ni ho tin no be kan be because adwen no yensi so ntia ka chere me say na me say yenye 7 days fasting and prayer me dem tije see you no we no say anopa no wa frame enwumre no wa frame any for 7 days anopa ne enwumre na me frɛ sa na 7 days fasting and prayer no I finish here till I finish here Pastor Greg bompa ye mame bompa ye wie ya o se nyankopɔ se me so seed am say yo na me so seed na because me de me ne da so bia o baby ya because no mabama bu me hu ne me ye ya ma asem kopie DBS for na DBS for so de nyina ye nim se so wasem kopie wa eno an no wadwuma mu adwuma obeye wo UK ha no ebeye den me my me first degree so almost osidi na se omo ebande me if DBS lesson so a my first degree me practice so me ko school aka kakra mama wie na beye learning disability nursing eno so a minti menye ene na school nkwa de ye be pa me afi ho tieja edidim ye wie fasting ye wie ye me so me sit no enne 6th of January to open all closed doors. January to open all closed doors. January to open all closed doors. Postman bo me punuma obo me din na me jeso na me jelete no me ko biye so a na ne wo mu ne se no further action mitimi to aso ko misuku mitimi to aso ye madwuma mepe na nyame ben kra na yesun ni nti se ye adwen se me ka dia show bia nkran se ye adwen se Pastor Greg na se Prophet Greg daddy na se ne ye betena dia yentena ho na nyame use no in a miraculous way. Nyame use no to set us free. Nyame use no to break the bondage. Daddy, yankopon shiraw. Onyame emma unshira embroso. Infra domu enkwa adomu. Wa noten enye bebre awuntumi ensoa. Ampa January to open all closed doors.
Me to me na wase. Me to me na wase.
Me to me na wase. Me to me na wase. Ewa dia wa yeah. Amame. Me to me na wase. Ewa dia wa yeah. Amame. Me to me na wase. January to open or close doors. January to open or close doors. January to open or close doors. Ebusian for minyame edi masema mame. Last 2 weeks in I'm afraid Pastor Greg online. No ye program ni ebi etu na me frɛ. And I made two just say me ba papa ye de nato life support is yesi agena to hospital. Na mete ye no cry ho nsɛm a abusuafo efrɛ me keka ye nsɛm bebree. I mean to me fan to to me frɛ Pastor Greg ka no obisa me say mate ma kɔne hospital am sympathy mini access to him. And I was okay. It's say obia enti onyankopɔn ema madanse. Na abusuafo nyame adom. Some of them will say, I call papa no that life support so a life support minimum in the dance said. Ewu nyame adom boy ya sorry. Onyame amane nkwa. Ama papa empa ba wo gina online boy say nyame mama dance nyame ampa wa mama menemu enwu ase. Wa ma de atamfo susu ye na amem. Na nne boy iti ase a enuanom me kan de show bi en crime. Say wo de no kra de edi amane na da wo so. Onyame a watimi anya ne owufuo efre owufuo betima ya amana broso daddy onyankopon hyiraw onyame to nwosrema onyankopon hyiraw pa se wudi da echi bibibia wo yemu eda mas emergency hour ma mommo amene na nyame ase no waye bi nsema na epiepie wa echi na nyensem ketwa nanso mimi nyankopon Pastor Greg nyame wadi nkunim ama madanse mene papa kasa wie kra back door me friend ensema da kan ye nyina ne wom nti nyame adom se ne me so manya dance a me kan ya show bi en crying papa nyame nhiraw no nto nkwanem na faje oma nyame mmoa no ma wo sa ne doso na faje oma de nyankopon ase yo me nyankopon Midawasio wa yebia maye Yesu ayede dawasio nyamie wadia waye yedawasio da wadia waye yedawasio da hallelujah ewie die begina ha madansie nyina ne se mede radia se meda dada ne mama so ase wade kesi a nyame nam wo mo so ayama ye enra mpaibo da no na ye wo fie ye die enim bibia estapeli de fe so prayers be because we online tie medwene tie jai de ye ni di meka de ko dwene ye tie gusu bompaye me ka che Mr. Keto say ade so ayede eso ohyipa tie nyina ye ni age ye dwene tie gusu ye bompaye na papa ebeka say obi online so nipa no hu se na so eye ne ya me so fitimi mo fa sa de ne ye me pa e de bi dware kra me ko dware age se me de kotem ba kwa dwaye ho ti mi ya na maso no mu hwe me sa na me de enum na sa adwome iti papa kai ne o ma ye fa oil obo mpaye ne ye de oil de bi me num bi me de bi gu maso ne mu na me de bi sra me na ase afi maso ne ye me jasa ai mu ne ye me ye mu ne hwe me be 10 minutes ne jaiye efiti hobesi ne me dware ye ndra nwumre mante me dware ye na no pay mante se maso no gusu ye me ya na me na ase so hyehyeme ehyehyeme din eno so ni nyina egyae Mr. Ketwa de me se omu ne fom saa omu ne yefunu hu ne oye ne ho se nyame enam papa
ene mama so agye yɛn sei ama yɛ first time a yɛbɛdwan ne yɛ no yɛnya breakthrough ɛte sei a yɛbɛka kyerɛ nyame ne sɛ asafo Awurade yɛda wase o wɔgye sonko a wonam wako a ɛne wafena difoɔ baa so na moagye yɛn aseda nka nyame aseda nka papa wo ne wo yere Awurade ma papa wadom no nnɔɔso wadom no nyɛ kɛseɛ ɛkɔsi sɛ bɛyɛ kɛseɛ paa ɛwɔ Yesu Kristo dim.
At Diaspora Insurance, we understand the importance of dignified send-offs within Ghanaian culture and traditions. We also understand that you want to avoid the double trauma of your family grieving